You ever wake up one day and realize, wow, my life is kind of a mess? Yeah, that was me. My room was a disaster, my phone battery was always at 2%, and my breakfast was usually coffee and regret. But here's the thing. I didn't turn my life around by doing some massive, dramatic change. No ice baths at 4 a.m., no selling everything to live in a van, no becoming a monk in the mountains. It was just tiny, ridiculously simple habits. The kind that sounds so basic you'll think, there's no way that works. But oh my friend, they do. So here are 5 simple habits that changed my life. And might just sneakily change yours too. Habit 1. The 1-minute rule. Here's how it works. If something takes less than a minute to do it immediately. That's it. You see a dirty cup? Wash it. Shoes in the wrong place? Put them back. Email that says, please confirm? Just confirm it. Before this habit, I used to let tiny tasks pile up like an unpaid parking ticket. And just like parking tickets, they don't magically disappear. Now, I'm not constantly drowning in, I'll do it later. Because guess what? Later is code for never. So if it's 60 seconds or less, I just zap it out of existence. It's like being a ninja, but for chores. Habit 2. The 2-minute walk. Now, Kilf, I am not a gym person. I've tried. Oh, I've tried. But somehow I'll just rest my eyes for 5 minutes. After work turns into, oops, it's next Tuesday. Then I started this habit. Every day I walk for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. You might think, pfft, that's nothing. Exactly. That's why it works. Because here's the trick. Once you start, you usually keep going. 2 minutes turns into 5, 5 into 10. And before you know it, you're basically competing in the Olympics of walking. It's not about forcing yourself to do a marathon, it's about making it so easy. Your brain has no excuse. Habit 3. Writing down. One thing I'm grateful for. Okay, I used to roll my eyes at gratitude journals. It felt a little cheesy, like something you do while drinking green juice in yoga pants. But here's the thing, I started writing just one thing I'm grateful for every night. Not 10, not a whole essay, just one. And it's wild how it changes the way you see your day. Instead of my brain focusing on, ugh, traffic was awful, or why did I send that awkward text? I end up thinking about the good stuff like, hey, my coffee tasted amazing today, or I had a surprisingly great conversation with the guy at the grocery store. Turns out your brain becomes what you feed it. So I feed mine. Little happy snacks. Habit 4. The 5-minute tidy. You know those cleaning videos where everything ends up looking like a luxury hotel? Yeah, and my life is not that. But 5 minutes? I can do 5 minutes. I set a timer, pick one area and just attack it. Desk, cleared, laundry, started, floor, vacuumed like my life depends on it. It's short enough to not feel painful, but long enough to make a real dent. And the best part? You can even make it a game, like how many socks can I fold before the timer goes off? Spoiler, the answer is always less than I thought, because apparently socks multiply when I'm not looking. Habit 5. The no phone first 30 minutes. Rule, here's how most of us start the day. Alarm goes off. Grab phone. Scroll. Now, congratulations, you've just started your morning by looking at strangers dancing, yelling, and trying to sell you things. I swapped that for 30 phone-free minutes. No messages, no news, no cat videos, just me, a glass of water, and actual thoughts in my own head. At first it felt weird, like, wait, what do I even do now? But soon I realized I was starting the day calmer, clearer, and not immediately stressed out about some random headline. Turns out the world can wait 30 minutes, and those first 30 are where you set the tone for your whole day. So, why do these habits work? Because they're small enough to stick. You don't need to change your entire life in a weekend. You just need to stack tiny wins until they become part of you. That's the secret. Not perfection, not motivation, just small, repeatable things that quietly transform everything. And if you're thinking, well, I can't do all 5 right away, then start with one. Just one. Because the funny thing about habits is, they multiply. One small change today could be the reason your future self is sitting in a tidy room, drinking water, smiling for no reason, and wondering why you didn't start sooner. So, which one are you going to try first?